That fear is natural. They will also be aware of it, that you are a young boy and you will be nervous. Okay, they will be aware of it. And they also know that how a shy teenager can become a confident adult if he is given the proper guidance, And
Good evening, sir.
hello, hello, Sahil, hello, Rukaiya. And they are aware of it. So they do not look at you whether you're ready or not. They see whether you have it in you or not, that they can program you. They do not look at your preparation. They look at your, essence, whether you have it in you. If they think you have it in you, they will keep you and they will program you. They will shape you that way. They will train you that way, you know, and they will get the results they want from you. That's what they'll do. So don't worry about anything like that. Just be yourself. And of course, you're talking about here CDS interview, NDA interview. Yes. So fingers crossed. I hope they see something in you, something that they want to see. They'll keep you. And no matter how impressive you try to be, if they notice that you're faking it, they'll not. Okay. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I have this feeling that you will not come disappointed. You will be there, you will get selected. But again, you have to work on a few things. As you are mostly logical in your answers, try to logical in your answers. So try to maintain that out of emotions. Don't get carried away. Don't say something silly. That's all. And work. I know you will be there, so you will be more nervous and your body language will change. For example, right now while you're sitting, your legs were shaking. The right leg was, shaking. Uh, uh, okay. Uh, uh, fidgety you are. Fidgety. So, yeah, but still you have to try and control these things a little bit. I think when you're nervous, maybe you will not do it, or maybe you'll do it more. One of the two things. Okay. Hello, everybody. Yesterday we studied, we did what do you think section, and I would like to give you 5-7 minutes, but not now, towards the end of the class, okay? Where you guys will, Faizan is out.
Good evening, sir.
Yeah, good evening. Okay, so we have some other homework, the text. I asked you guys to read texts about two young boys, schoolboy to cyber hacker. You did exercise too, didn't you? His family are quite well off. Is it true about Adam Mudd?
Yeah, Adam Mur's family is quite well.
Quite well off. Drop the word quite. They are well off. They are
Yeah,
very
they are
well off.
well.
They are very well. Quite big, very big, right?
So
My
share the
kitchen is
exact
quite big.
screen with us.
My kitchen is, oh, sorry. I'm going to, yes. My kitchen is big. My kitchen is quite big. My kitchen is very big. You know these words, right? So now tell me here, his family are quite well off. So what do you understand from the phrase well off? What is it? Is it a noun, verb, adjective, adverb? What is it? You have already answered the question, actually. If you are not able to answer this one, it will
Yes.
be surprising because you've already
Yes.
said, when I asked, is Adam's family or Adam's family quite well off? He said, yes, his family are quite well off. And that guy, what is his name? Now the other one,
Joel
Joel
Kyoko.
Kyoko. His family, are they quite well off too?
No, they weren't.
Those,
No, they
they
weren't.
those who read, they will answer. I gave you the top, the story yesterday. So clearly well off means rich. Well off
Yeah,
means
rich. Rich.
wealthy. They are quite wealthy. They are quite rich. Simple word, okay? Okay, well
Yeah.
off. His family are quite well off. It's an adjective. Well off is
Yeah.
an adjective, two-word adjective, right? Well off.
Well off.
हाँ well off. आप ही सोचो और कैसे सोच सकते हैं इसको?
Well off.
आप ही देखो इसको, क्या लगता है आपको? लग रहा है? His family are quite rich. His family are quite well off. Okay? He's from a well off family. He's from a
Well off family.
okay. Welcome everybody. I'm expecting
Good
a
evening,
full
sir.
class. Good evening. I'm expecting a full class. Let's see how many people turn up. His special talent could lead to a successful future. His special talent could lead to a successful future. Could means there is a possibility that his special talent will lead to a successful future. Is this sentence number 2? Does this sentence refer to the past time? It doesn't, right? It refers to the future time. And
Future
could
time.
here means it is possible. Could means here is
Possibilities.
possible. Rukaiya beta, pay attention. His special talent could lead to, it means it is possible that his special talent will lead to, okay? Understand? He could cook chicken tomorrow. He could cook chicken tomorrow. It means it is possible, it is probable that he will cook chicken tomorrow, okay? So we use the word could to talk about possibilities as well, probabilities as well. His special talent could lead to a successful future. True about Adam Mudd? Is it true about Kyoko as well? Those who read about Kyoko, who read about Kyoko here? Can you tell me if you did, if you read about Kyoko, guys? Anybody here who has read about Kyoko? I asked the ladies, I think,
Yeah.
yesterday we had the girls here and they were given Kyoko. Raki, were you here yesterday? Imrana, were you here yesterday? Both of you were absent, I think.
Yes, I was absent.
Rukaiya was present. Rukaiya, beta,
Yes, sir.
you read about Kyoko, didn't you?
Yes, sir.
Rukaiya, do you have the book?
No, sir, I don't have.
Then how did you read, beta?
Sabapi send me the picture.
Lovely. Very nice. Okay. Now, so you should answer, beta. Is this true? Is statement true about your boy Kyoko? His special talent
Yeah.
could lead to a successful future?
Yes, sir, it's true.
Right. And number 3, after 3 years of hard work, he became rich. Is this true? After 3 years of hard work, he became rich. Is this true? Rukaiya?
No.
After 3 years of hard work, he became rich.
Good evening, sir.
Sabah, good evening. Sabah, you read about Kyoko, right? The guy from African
G-
suburb, slum, Kenyan slum, yeah. So is the
Geo-
statement number 3 true about him? After 3 years of hard work, he became rich. Rukaiya beta, if you're not sure now, you should say, sir, I'm not very sure. I don't know. I can't decide, sir. Instead of keeping quiet, beta. Keeping quiet is not a response, okay?
Okay,
In
sir.
this class, beta, keeping quiet is not a response. It's not a response. You have to respond either "I'm not sure, I don't know, I couldn't understand that part. After 3 years of hard work, he became rich. Is this a statement true about Adam Mudd, guy? No, it is not true about Adam Mudd. Do you know how to make it true? What changes will you make to make it true? Is there anything you can add or remove to make it true? Tell me. Hmm. 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 I know, but this statement, 3 years of hard work, he became rich. Okay, maybe I'll read it and then explain what this sentence here it means and how we should respond to this sentence. He's going to travel abroad.
No, he isn't
Is
going
this
to travel
It's it's false.
because he could work at home.
right? He used his talent to help the students in his school. This is
Yes.
true about Kyoko, right, Sabah?
True, sir.
Yes. He used his talent to help the students in his school. It may sound like a long sentence, but there are chunks which make sense. He used his talent to help the students in his school. When you pause at the right place, then meaning becomes easier. The students who don't have the reading practice, listening practice, they read this way. He used his talent to help the students in his school, and they have no idea what they read because they go all words together, okay, one after another. If they stop at the wrong places. He used his talent to help the students in his school. कुछ समझ ही नहीं आया क्या बोला. So you need to stop at the right places. He used his talent to help the students in his school. He developed his talent alone without help from others.
Yeah, it is true about Adam Mars.
Okay. For the next few years, his life will be very different.
Yeah, his life will be very different because
In
he will
jail.
spend 2 years in a jail.
Because
Okay.
he
Ah,
Why don't we turn on this fan?
for dancer.
No, not that. On this one here. With the swing on, so that, yeah, great. That's enough. Yeah. Now I think we should first read the text. Okay. I think I should read the second text first and then the first text somehow. 16-year-old Joel Kyoko. Everybody is comfortable with this word being year, not years. 16-year-old Joel Kyoko. Everybody is okay that this word year is singular, not plural here. If somebody asks you that, hey, when we have the word 16, why is it year, why not years? Then what explanation will you give?
because there is a hyphen.
There is an hyphen and it is working as an adjective. Joel Kyoko, 16-year-old Joel Kyoko. Happy Joel Kyoko, sad Joel Kyoko, right? 16-year-old Joel Kyoko. If we say Joel Kyoko is, then we will say 16 years
16
old.
years old.
Joel Kyoko is sad. Joel Kyoko is happy, right? Similarly, Joel Kyoko is 16 years old. No hyphen, plural. We have talked about it many times. 16-year-old Joel Kyoko comes from Kenya, East Africa. His identity is he is Kenyan. He is Kenyan. He is
East Kenyan.
African. He was born in Kuvinda, comma. Okay, so in English, it is very common. You have a noun, and then you want to say another noun phrase about it, another noun phrase or noun about it. So you put a comma. You call it a phrase in apposition. Okay, Kuvinda. He was born in Kuvinda, a slum in the capital. A slum in the capital. Now, Kuvinda is a slum in the capital, Nairobi. Again, Nairobi, capital, Nairobi. Take a look at the way it is written. Kuvinda, a slum in the capital, Nairobi. This is English style. In Hindi, you can't do that. You can't do that in Hindi. You have to try very, very different things in Hindi. No. Okay, let's carry on. This is possible in English. Let's try some more. Okay, I go to STC, comma, a spoken English institute, comma, in Bharsh. Right? Okay. Yes. More. More. My teacher Rakesh sir, my teacher Rakesh sir, comma, a PhD in physics, comma, comes from Jharkhand. Yes, 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 yes. The Australian team, comma, 5 times world champion, comma, are not playing to their full potential. Everybody will write a couple of sentences this way. Yes sir, और करेंगे क्योंकि मैंने ऐसा गौर किया कि इस क्लास में लोग यस सर बोल देते क्लास में और उसके बाद करते नहीं है, प्रैक्टिस नहीं करते. तो फिर वही बात है, कुछ नहीं खास, कुछ फर्क नहीं पड़ेगा, वो चीज दिमाग में नहीं रहेगी, बस इतनी सी बात है. जो अभी लग रहा है कि समझ गए हैं वो दिमाग में नहीं रहेगा. कोशिश, और मैं वहीं पर प्रैक्टिस करने के लिए कहता हूँ जहां मुझे लगता है यू कैन डू इट, इट्स पॉसिबल फॉर यू. व्हेन समथिंग इज टू डिफिकल्ट आई वोंट आस्क. ही सेज इट्स डर्टी ऑब्वियसली, but it's a good place. It's home. It's dirty, obviously. Okay, because it's a slum. Slums are always dirty. That's why they're slums. The word slum is Slumdog Millionaire. Have you seen the movie? Okay. Slums are dirty places to live. No hygiene, no basic facilities. Okay. Poor houses, poor people living a very, very low life. Okay. It's dirty, obviously. Obviously, I don't have to explain that it's dirty. You can expect that because it's a slum.
It's a
Okay.
slum.
It's dirty, obviously, but it's a good place. It's home. Now, why is it a good place? Because it's home.
It's
Now,
home.
home, place
Home.
you connect with. I talked to a guy from the US today, and he said that US never felt like home to me. US never felt like home to me. His personality is such, his ideas are such, his attitude is such. US never felt like home to him. It means he doesn't feel like he is an American, and he doesn't feel happy there. US doesn't feel like home to him. Now, you cannot replace this home with house. Home is an idea, a feeling of comfort, a feeling of belonging, a sense of belonging. It's home, but Joel is very different from the other teenagers in Kavinda. Kavinda or Kuvinda, sometimes Kavinda, sometimes Kuvinda, typing error. Okay. Joel is very different from the other teenagers in Kavinda. He is very different. He is going to leave home. He is going to leave
He's
home.
going to leave home.
Most people from Kavinda never get the opportunity to leave home. Okay. They are born there, they die there. This is their destiny. But he is going to leave home because he's won a dance scholarship. He's won a dance scholarship. Win a scholarship is a good expression. Win a scholarship. Okay. हमारे यहाँ सिर्फ get a scholarship होता है. उसकी वजह मैं बताता हूँ. Okay. Because most times what happens here that the government decides that students will receive a scholarship. They do not have to prove their eligibility normally. Okay. Oh, you have to get this much money. Okay. But sometimes you win a scholarship. You prove your eligibility by passing a test, securing a certain amount of marks, numbers. Then you deserve, you get a scholarship. So you can say win a scholarship as well. You win something, then you have to make an effort to win, right? So he's won a dance scholarship, a college scholarship, a dance scholarship. He has won a dance scholarship. He's going to train. He's going to train to be a ballet dancer. T is silent, ballet, ballet, ballet. He's going to train to be a ballet dancer. He's going to train to be a ballet dancer at the English National Ballet School in London. And where is he going to train? At the English National Ballet
English
School.
National Ballet School.
Do you think it's a small thing for a Kenyan boy to be, part of English National Ballet School in London?
No,
It's already a dream come true, right?
yeah, obviously it is a dream for him.
Hmm. How did this happen? The Kenyan boy born in a slum is going to be at the English National Ballet School. Amazingly, now the beginning of the sentence, the first word is amazingly. It means what we are going to hear is sort of amazing. Listen, the car was hit head on by the truck. Amazingly, the car driver was absolutely safe. Did you notice? Amazingly.
Yes.
So when I said the car was hit head on by the truck, सामने से टक्कर मार, head on, okay, head on collision, okay, and amazingly, तो आगे तो आप ये नहीं सुनना चाहते हो कि the car driver died, because I'm saying amazingly. अगर मैं amazingly की जगह लिखूं, obviously the car driver died on the spot, right? But I didn't say obviously, I said amazingly. तो ये वर्ड्स आते हैं कि हमारे दिमाग में क्या चल रहा है उसके वजह से, यानी क्या बोलने वाले उसके पहले ये वर्ड आ जाता है, राइट? Amazingly, the car driver got out without a scratch. Amazingly, you can make sentences like this, okay? Amazingly, first word, right? Okay. Joel took up dancing only 3 years ago. The amazing part is that he took up dancing only 3 years ago. He took up dancing. Now, language learners should notice he took up dancing. Although took is a familiar word, but you should stop here and wonder. Took up dancing. Nice. The problem with my students, and not my students only, students in small towns like Bihar Sharif, is especially those who grow up learning bilingually, Hindi, English, English, Hindi, English, Bengali, English, Bengali, English. All of them have this problem. When they see familiar words, They never question anything. They think they know it. They get a false sense of confidence there. If you ask a young boy to read this sentence, he will read, he will say, which word do you not understand? He'll say, amazingly. He'll say, any other word? He'll say, no, I know the rest. Took, I know took. Up, I know up. But if you ask him, what did it mean? He'll say, sorry, I don't understand. Because took sounds familiar, he won't ask. Yeah. Amazingly did not sound familiar, so he would ask what it means. I don't mind that there is an unfamiliar word you're asking, but what about the word that you think you know, but you don't really know? Yes, here took up means started. Absolutely correct. Take up means start, right? Usually a hobby, a pastime fact, thing, right? You don't want to take up a business. Start a business is different, right? But the piano, you take up the piano, right? I hope you understand. Swimming, you take up swimming, okay? Because these are free time activities, hobbies. सब लोग मेरी बात सुन रहे हैं? जा रहा है, धंस रहा है? ऐसा होता है कि कई बार मैं बोलता हूँ, वो सुनते हैं, लेकिन वो धंसता नहीं है, डाइजेस्ट नहीं होता, वो चला जाता है, कान में भी गया, निकल भी जाता है. मैंने कहा take up is normally used to say start, but when we talk about hobbies, free time activities, okay, take up. Joel took up dancing only 3 years ago. He started dancing only 3 years ago. I get bored after an old man saying, I get bored after retirement. I don't know what to do. Why don't you take up some new hobbies? Why don't you take up some? Why don't you start doing some new things? Why don't you take up swimming? My wife says I should take up, golf. I hope you understand. Okay, take up. तो अपना दिमाग को पहले क्लियर करना है कि मेरे साथ ऐसा क्यों होता है कि जहां कोई वर्ड फेमिलियर है तो हम सोचते नहीं कि हमको प्रॉब्लम है, जबकि है प्रॉब्लम क्लियरली, वो सोच के समझ में आएगा. Joel took up dancing. He started dancing. Okay. He took up dancing only 3 years ago. Are you guys thinking of taking up something? No?
Not in hobbies.
No problems, okay? Nobody has any problems here.
By the way, what did you ask?
He asked,
Joel took up dancing only 3 years ago. You guys are thinking of taking up something,
Yeah, I'm thinking of taking up something.
what?
A free time activity, a practice, something that you
To
need to
resume my
practice.
studies.
Now, take up
Thinking,
is not used with studies or suicide. Okay.
okay.
You have to see.
With hobbies.
Yeah, free time activities, something like,
Yeah, I'm thinking of
singing,
taking
dancing, swimming, the
and dancing.
piano, the guitar, okay, cooking,
Tick, 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 tick.
all right, bodybuilding, okay.
By the way, I took up cooking.
Great.
Yeah, now I can
How are
cook.
you? How are you getting along with it?
What
Enjoying
kinds of
it?
food did you
Yeah,
make, bro?
yes, sir, I enjoyed a lot.
What can you cook, bro?
I can
Good
cook
question.
basic thing, dal, chawal, chicken,
Oh,
curry.
great.
Then it will be
Means
good for
basic
your
food,
wife, bro.
everyday meal, everyday meal.
What? What did
Then
you
it will
say,
be
Sai?
good. I said then it will be good for your wife that you know something.
No, it will be good for
Oh,
me when I was
someday, if she's a little tired or something or sick, then his children will not be hungry. Papa Zindabad, right?
Sir, why when she is
You
sick?
know, sir, I want Sai to help my wife.
Absolutely, Mukarram. I won't be shy. I won't shy away from
I won't
helping
be
my wife.
shy. Yeah, I won't be shy to
I
help.
won't shy away from helping my wife. I will not mind helping my wife. Okay, very good, Mukarram. Some people will definitely, make jokes about you when they find out that you help your wife with the
No, I don't
housework.
care.
Yeah, good.
He activated the careless version, sir. Don't worry.
Yeah. Mm, F you all mode on, right?
Sir,
When
can
people,
I say amazingly, Pablo Picasso took up drawing when he was just 2.
right?
Yes,
Okay. By the way, Sabaji, uh, take up का जो ख्याल आ रहा है इसमें आप डिसाइड करते हैं कि आपको करना है। उस बच्चे ने 2 साल की उम्र में
Drawing,
ड्राइंग शुरू कर दिया, तो उसने ड्राइंग को एक हॉबी के तौर पे लिया। उसका उतना समय क्षमता था ये सब सोचने का कि चलो हम ये करेंगे, ड्राइंग करेंगे, नहीं ना। तो ये टेकअप मतलब मैं ये बोलना चाहता हूँ कि यस ही स्टार्टेड ड्राइंग, ही स्टार्टेड ड्राइंग व्हेन ही वाज जस्ट 2 years old। लेकिन टेकअप मतलब एक कॉन्शियस डिसीजन होता है ना कि चलो हम ये करेंगे। डू यू अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट आई मीन सबा?
yes, sir.
आप अभी डिसाइड करोगे कि हम ना ब्यूटिशियन का कोर्स करने वाले, ब्यूटिशियन का ये काम करना। आई एम थिंकिंग ऑफ टेकिंग अप ब्यूटिशियन कोर्स। और हालांकि कोर्स बोलेंगे तो डू बोलना पड़ जाता है, चलो छोटी सी चीज बोल देते हैं। आप ना बोलो आई एम थिंकिंग ऑफ टेकिंग अप डांस, कथक डांस, ओके, लाइक दिस। तो जब आप बोलोगे आई एम थिंकिंग ऑफ टेकिंग अप कथक डांस और डांस, तो आप क्या बोलना चाह रहे हो कि ये चीज शुरू करने का सोच रहे हो, तो आप डिसाइड करते हो। 2 साल के बच्चे ने डिसाइड किया होगा, बस यही बोलना है मेरा।
I also
तो
Mm,
wanted
ये आप
to.
उसको कॉन्टेक्स्ट को अप्रिशिएट कम करते हो सब। आप समझ रहे हो मेरी
yes,
बात को?
yes, sir,
आप
yes, sir.
कॉन्टेक्स्ट को अप्रिशिएट कम करते हो कि अरे भाई ये बोल रहे हैं। और जितने मेरे एग्जांपल्स थे उसमें हर जगह मैंने आपसे पूछा, रही गाइस थिंकिंग ऑफ टेकिंग अप समथिंग, ऐसे मैंने बोला था। तो आप कैसे सोचोगे कि 2 year old पिकासो took up down, sketching
Start.
or drawing? He did not. It was a natural talent. He started doing it, right? Okay.
I also wanted to make some senses here with two cup, but the problem is I only think. So
Yes, Shahid, be careful with what you say. Okay. Um, but Joel is very different from the other teenagers. He's going, oh, we were here. How did this happen? Amazingly, Joel took up dancing only 3 years ago. He went with a female cousin to her ballet class. He went with her with a female cousin, Notice, female cousin. Cousin sister हम लोग बोलते हैं ना,
yeah.
वहां के इंग्लिश में क्या बोला? फीमेल कजन। Your cousin can be a male, can be a female. He went with a female cousin to her ballet class. I thought, what is this strange dance? It's not like Kenyan dancing. Okay. But then, when he saw the men dancing, and they were leaping and jumping, though similar words, right? But those words है तो लिखा leaping and jumping. He thought, I knew this is what I wanted to do with my life. When he saw the men leaping and jumping, he knew that this is what he wanted to do with his life. How easy, how lucky some people are that they quickly decide something like this. Eh? I'll tell you something. I had done teaching before, but I never took it very seriously. But when in 2005, after I closed down my business and joined my brother's institute as a manager, actually, office man, I just took admission, took care of the fee and stuff. I was not teaching. But when I, took a couple of classes in his absence, I felt so much joy and I liked the experience so much that I knew I wanted to do it for the rest of my life. I knew it, that I wanted to do it because I felt so special, so good being in the class, helping. There was something. Some people are shy, some people are nervous. I was nervous, I was shy, but yet it was such a great experience answering questions. And I don't know, I really enjoyed it. And it was 2006, and now it is 2023. I've been doing the same thing. It's the best thing that happened. After the kind of decisions I had made in my life, it was the best thing that happened to me. I was very lucky that I turned out to be, a teacher, and the kind of teacher that I am. Otherwise, I didn't really make very wise decisions in my life, despite my father's very, very strong, um, I will say, disapproval. I still decided to start a business, which was a crazy idea. I regret that. I was only 18, 19 years of age, and I started a business. I could have done anything. I didn't have the vision. I thought money, money. I just wanted money. And yeah, I thought I would start the business, and from next month, I would be getting a 10,000, 12,000 rupees per month. And back then, 10,000, 12,000 in 2000, 2001 was a lot of money. Okay. It was like 40, 50,000 today. So obviously I didn't have any vision for my future. So that's what I'm saying. I regret that, doing that. My father had a vision. He knew that I was not making a good decision.
What about now?
Absolutely. What about now? What do you mean, what about now?
He wants
The
to
question
know,
doesn't have a
will you
meaning. What
start
about
business
now?
again?
What about it? Sorry?
I think he wants to know, will be you start business again?
Business again?
Yeah,
Now, how can that question mean this? What about now?
I
Ravi,
think
what do
so,
you
sir.
mean? Yeah,
Absolutely.
go ahead, ask your question, Ravi.
I'm saying, sir, do you want to continue or not?
As a teacher,
No, no, as a teacher, no. As a
then
Yeah,
businessman.
yeah,
where
I
is my
was right.
business?
There is no
Where is my
business,
business
bro.
that I will continue as a businessman? Where is my business?
No,
Yeah,
it's
here
your
is
thing,
the
na,
business, sir. He's
in
saying,
your pastime.
So do you asking the same, that the question that Mukarram said, that do I want to start a business now or something?
Yeah.
What about now? Means, do you
He
want to
is
start a
doing
business
business,
now?
bro.
Okay.
This is also a
Okay.
business.
If this
This
is
is
my business,
not a
then
business.
fine.
This is a passion. This is
Yes,
not a
I
business.
again don't think this is really business,
This is a
because
passion.
yeah, just this is just a job. Okay. I don't think this is business. But anyways, I don't have any ideas. I don't want to start any business at the moment. I don't want to. I don't have any ideas. I think I'm just maturing as a teacher now, and I think it is the best time to be a teacher now, from that perspective, from how well I can help my students. I think in my entire 17 years career, I I can help my students best today than ever before. If somebody spent 1 year with me in 2005, and if somebody spent 1 year with me now, then I'd be able to help that guy a lot more than I could in 2005, 2007. And if I say somebody who spent 1 year with me in 2015, and if another person spends 1 year with me, they put in the same kind of effort, they have the same kind of intelligence, I'll be able to help this guy better today, because again, last 8 years have matured me as a teacher in many ways. So again, there is no question of giving up this job.
And you don't need to, sir.
Sir,
Yes.
I have a favor, but it's not a big, but it's small for you.
You need a favor. Don't say I have a favor, say I want a favor. I want a favor.
No, for
आप
you, not a me.
you कौन करेगा? आप करेंगे फेवर कि मैं करूंगा?
मैं.
आप मुझ पे फेवर करना चाहते हैं? So nice of you,
wow.
sir. So nice of you. So kind of you.
It's
प्लीज
just.
ट्रांसफर करिए सर. मैं अपना बैंक अकाउंट बता रहा हूँ सर, आपको तुरंत बता रहा हूँ. ट्रांसफर करिए सर. I'm just joking. Go ahead, Ravi.
Sir, you are a different type of teacher and you make a small channel on YouTube. So I want to told you कि why don't you make a couple of minutes video?
Maybe I will in the future
कैंपेन का मैं कैसे बताऊं
when the time
Because
is
it's
right.
working
ठीक है
Yes,
and your
बनाऊंगा
channel is
बनाऊंगा.
grow very soon when you make
Yes,
a couple of minutes video.
yes, yes.
Who is
बनाएंगे
there on
बनाएंगे
the phone, sir?
definitely.
मेट्रो में
Who? Shahid?
Someone is on the call from
Don't
here.
know.
They didn't.
रात को यहाँ अभी
बनाएंगे.
तीन घंटे कॉल आएगा
सारे ग्रामर रूल्स एक्सप्लेन करे जाएंगे. ठीक है,
Again,
लेकिन उससे कोई स्किल हासिल नहीं होने वाला वीडियो देख. अगर आपको
Because sir,
किसी को इंग्लिश
because sir,
बोलना लिखना
in a
किसी भी,
digital platform, everybody wants to some spicy.
I can't do that. I'm sorry. Give up.
No, I know very well you can't do that, but you won't be try.
I'm not an actor. I'm not
No, I'm
a
not saying you
content
are an
creator.
actor. I'm first of all, I'm saying you are a
Not even a
different
content
type of
creator.
teacher.
Yeah, but again, my teaching only works when somebody spends time with me. My teaching doesn't work in minutes and hours. It works in years. It's homeopathic medicine.
I'm saying I'm saying
Yeah,
no
it will
Take it
homeopathic
take
for a
not
time
long
sir. You are
time.
a
to cure you.
Ayurvedic teacher.
Ayurvedic medicine.
Yeah.
Okay, good. I'm certainly not allopathic.
I'm saying because sir, when you teach and when your style is that type of because you prove कि you are that type of teacher means some teacher is wrong and he teach some wrong topic and wrong uh,
They, they, they,
subject they are
they,
teaching.
they, they, yeah.
That's why I'm saying.
Hmm.
And you prove
अच्छा है.
कि this
ढूंढ ढूंढ के वीडियो देखूंगा जहां जहां जिसने गलत पढ़ा है उसी को करेक्ट करने की वीडियो बनाऊंगा. देखो इसने ये पढ़ा है, इसको ऐसे होना चाहिए.
You will become a roast teacher.
It is possible to do it. Okay, लेकिन वो सब करता कौन है? क्या इतना टाइम लगता है यार? Look, I'm not a free guy. I work 8-9 hours, ठीक है? And I'm not young anymore. So you have to really invest more time, more energy.
first thing sir, age is just a number.
It's
Yeah.
easy to say that when your body doesn't move, when you are sitting, you don't want to stand up, and when you are lying, you don't want to sit up. Then you
he's
realize
not
age
MS
is not
Dhoni,
just a
bro.
number.
Yeah, this
Age
But
is
this
he
not
phrase
wants
is
to
put on
become.
MS Dhoni, sir. He is 42 and is still young and looking very good. This phrase
Okay,
being
okay,
used.
let's get back to the topic, everybody. Okay,
Will become a
amazingly,
process.
he took up dancing only 3 years ago. He actually started dancing when he went with his female cousin to her dance class, her, ballet class. There she saw, this dance and she thought, "Oh, what is this strange kind of dance?" And then when he saw men jumping and leaping, he realized, okay, this is what he wanted to do all his life. Luck was on his side. Luck was now. अब हिंदी बोलेंगे तो भाग्य उसके साथ था, किस्मत उसके साथ थी. Luck was on his side. An American dance teacher, Cooper Rust. What a name, Rust. Rust. Cooper Rust. An American dance teacher, Cooper Rust. Everybody knows why we are laughing with the word rust. Rust is a verb and rust is a noun. When you keep iron in the open, then you see a brown layer on the top of that iron, right? Brown, dusty layer. That is rust. Okay. Ferric oxide. Am I right?
Yes, sir,
Okay.
you are. And
Yeah. So that is called rust.
There are another metals. Copper don't get rust. That's why copper rust.
Copper doesn't rust. No, copper doesn't
Yeah,
rust.
that's that's why he named himself Cooper Rust.
Cooper rust.
Yeah.
Because copper doesn't rust, so she's Cooper rust. Because copper cannot rust. So she has to change, and that's why she became Cooper Rust. Okay. Cooper Rust, a dance teacher, an American dance teacher, Cooper Rust, from the School of American Ballet in New York. Luck was on his side, an American dance teacher called Cooper Rust from the School of American Ballet in New York. The School of American Ballet. There is a school called the School of American Ballet in New York. Saw him dance. Saw him dance. Dancing, saw him dance. Both are right. Saw him dancing, saw him dance. Now you tell me, when you say dancing, there is a continuity there. And saw him dance, then dance is a complete action. Okay. So if there is a difference, the difference could be, it is not 100% necessary, but sometimes I saw him stealing money from my
Valid.
pocket.
Why?
It means I spotted it most probably in the action. Not necessarily in that, but I spotted him in the action. And now, slightly different situation. I hide myself somewhere. And the guy comes into my room and I observe that. He looks around. I can see that. I'm making a film of it. Okay, maybe, not necessary. And I'm still watching. He looks around. He closes the door for a minute. Then he looks for my clothes. He finds my clothes. And then he takes the money, my wallet out. He counts the currency and he puts some notes back, takes 2 or 3 of them in his pocket and leaves the room. I saw the whole incident. Okay. Then I can say I saw him steal my money. I saw him the whole action. However, what I'm saying is not something that is very hard and fast. It is not, it doesn't have to be this way. A lot of native speakers, English is just a language, guys. Okay, we put too much emphasis on the grammar and correction and this and that. But remember, it's just a language. For some people, it is as simple as your Hindi. You know, they keep speaking it all day long, all night long. I mean, day in and then now, then day in and day out. They just use this language without any effort. So it doesn't matter to them. आपको कोई आकर के हिंदी में कुछ जरा सा इधर जरा सा उधर बहुत ज्यादा बर्डन करे कि ऐसे होना चाहिए, आपको के साइड रहा, हमको बोलने दे जैसा बोलते हैं. You will not bother at all. But another person who is going to take a Hindi exam, let's say German or French, वो पूरा ध्यान से सुनेगा. हाँ, बताओ, right? You understand what my point is? So, you know, this difference that I'm talking about, I saw him steal my money. I saw him stealing my money. He was in my room. I walked into the room and I saw him stealing. Okay. I saw him stealing my money. तो ये तो obvious सा फर्क है, लेकिन इसको कोई observe करे ऐसा जरूरी नहीं है. लेकिन हाँ, है ये. But a lot of people don't care about this difference. They use I saw him steal, I saw him stealing interchangeably. But अगर फर्क करना है तो ये कर सकते हैं, जैसे मैंने explain. Okay. So she saw him dance. उसने कहा नाचो. देखा. She saw him dance. And she comes to Kenya every year to teach ballet classes to poor children. She comes to Kenya every year to teach ballet classes to poor children. Cooper is a female. Yeah, she, right? She comes to Kenya every year to teach ballet classes to poor children. And when she saw Joel, she couldn't believe how beautifully he moved. How beautifully he. Okay, yes, some people have rhythm in their body. Okay, but people like Sunny Deol will never know what it means. Okay. All right. Some people have rhythm. When Govinda does this, somehow it looks beautiful. Other people do the same. It doesn't look beautiful because the rhythm, like you draw eyes and an artist draws eyes. his strokes angles are such that it looks like a real beautiful eye, and other people who are not good at it, their strokes, their angles change slightly, very slightly, ever so slightly, and it looks like an ugly eye. Am I right? So it's all about rhythm. It's all about minor differences. So he moved so beautifully. How beautifully he moved. Yeah, movements dance. Okay, body moves when you dance, and with no training at all. And he was doing it all without any training, with no training at all. So it was all natural talent, raw talent, right? Nobody told him do this, do that, then you will look more beautiful, more elegant. He was just doing it naturally, without any training. She invited him to train with her. She said, "Hey, come train with me." And he began working in her studio 3 or 4 times a week. He began working in her studio. The word studio, reminds me of a video I saw. In some countries, prostitution is illegal. It is legal. The girls are not, the places are not raided. The police do not disturb those girls, bother them, or the people who visit those places. And in those countries, I think, I can't remember which country exactly, but in one of them, it is, they have these in any area. There are not certain areas given to them, like we have red light areas in India. There are areas which are infamous. You don't go there, you go there, you know why you're going there. Red light areas, the price of the land will be low and everything. Red light area, everybody knows what it means. But
Yes.
no, those people which have accepted prostitution as a legal thing, they allow prostitution houses to function in like a shop anywhere, and they're called studios. They're called studios. That's what I'm talking about it, because I saw the word in her studio. Okay. Anyways, they keep quiet. Okay. Huh? Yeah, exactly. Studio is a shop. Studio is a place where you take photos, where you dance, where you do certain kind of activities.
Where you
Okay.
sing.
She invited him to train with her, and he began working in her studio 3 or 4 times a week. 3 or 4 times a week. He was shy at first. Now, shy means someone who doesn't feel very confident, and that's why they don't express themselves. Okay, so that, please try and understand the difference between blushing and shy. Okay, blushing and being shy are two different things. For example, you go to your sural and your salis start making all kinds of remarks about you, remarks that you were not expecting, and your face is going red hearing their words. Okay, so what? You are blushing there. You are blushing. Okay, it's another thing. Shy people blush more. Shy people blush more. Okay.
Wow.
So please understand, shy means someone who doesn't feel very confident. Shy is not always a good quality. Okay. Shy is not always a good quality. But sometimes we say that, okay, now there is a girl, okay, and I'm going, giving clear explanation, and you want to kiss her, and she says yes, and she talks as if she's very confident, right? So she's not shy. Now, normally you hear the word shy girls, shy girls. Indian girls are very shy, not very confident in many things, right? Not expressing themselves very clearly, shy. Okay, it's not always a good quality, but yes, in some context it becomes something desirable. Some men like shy girls, some men hate shy girls. No, I don't want shy girls. Okay. Okay, he was shy at first, means he was not expressing himself very confidently, he was not saying everything he wanted, right? He was shy at first, but Rust liked the way he learned so quickly. Rust liked the way he learned so quickly. He was a quick learner. He learned quickly. He was a quick learner. He learned quickly. and worked so hard. Yeah, hardworking as well. He worked so hard. He even started teaching children. He even started teaching children just a few years younger than himself. Just a few years younger than him. He started teaching those children. So understand the word himself. He started teaching children who were just a few years younger than himself. Means he himself. He started teaching guys who were a few years younger than himself. देखो ये ब्रिटिश इंग्लिश का ग्रामर फॉलो किया जा रहा है. जब सब्जेक्ट को ही बाद में ऑब्जेक्ट के तौर पे यूज करते हैं ना, तो सेल्फ लगाना जरूरी होता है. ओके, यू शुड नॉट हर्ट योरसेल्फ, यू शुड नॉट डाउट योरसेल्फ. He doubts himself so much, he doubts himself so much. Okay, like that. Don't overestimate yourself. You should not overestimate yourself. I don't like overestimating myself. Okay.
I didn't go after her. She herself proposed.
That's a different use. वो थोड़ा सा अलग यूज हो गया. वो emphasis के लिए हो गया. वो किस चीज के लिए हो गया? Emphasis के लिए. I myself invited him. मैंने खुद इनवाइट किया. एम्फेसिस करा कि किसी और से नहीं इनवाइट करवाया, मैंने खुद किया. ठीक है, लेकिन सुनो ना, I invited myself. I hurt myself. Invited वाला कंफ्यूज कर देगा. I hurt myself. मतलब हर्ट तो आप दूसरे को भी कर सकते थे, लेकिन आपने खुद को हर्ट कर दिया. तो यहाँ सब्जेक्ट I, हर्ट का ऑब्जेक्ट कोई और हो सकता था ना. I hurt him, I hurt XYZ. वहां ऑब्जेक्ट भी आप ही हो. तो I hurt मी नहीं बोल के I hurt myself. लेकिन गाने में आप अक्सर सुनेंगे I hurt me. ओके, ठीक है. तो ये इन सब स्टैंडर्ड इंग्लिश है. आपको खाली ध्यान रखना है, क्योंकि आप लर्नर्स हो इंग्लिश के, उनको बोलने दो मी, आई, और उसके बाद ऑब्जेक्ट के तौर पे मी. ओके, बट यू शुड नॉट. और अगर खास करके उन जगहों पे वेयर योर ग्रामर विल बी टेस्टेड. Otherwise, colloquially, you do that where, suppose you listen to a lot of songs where they use this word me as a reflexive pronoun in place of reflexive pronoun. You will develop that habit of using, object pronoun instead of reflexive pronoun. But no problems, as long as it is spoken English. तो जब बोलते हैं ना स्पोकन इंग्लिश में कुछ रूल्स रिलैक्स हो जाते हैं, तो ये कुछ सर्टेन रूल्स हैं. ये नहीं कि आपकी गलतियां जो आपसे संभलती नहीं वो रिलैक्स हो जाती है. कुछ लोग ना स्पोकन इंग्लिश को एक्सक्यूज बना लेते हैं. उनसे जो चीज हैंडल नहीं होती कहते स्पोकन इंग्लिश में चलेगा. अरे तुमसे नहीं हो रहा है इसका मतलब ये नहीं कि अलाउड है वो. ओके, जो चीज अलाउड है वो अलाउड है, चाहे तुम उसको सही करो चाहे गलत, वो अलाउड है. तुमसे नहीं हो रहा है इसलिए तुम एक्सक्यूज मारते हो, भाई ये तो स्पोकन इंग्लिश में चलेगा, इतना कौन देखता है. ये वैसे लोग ज्यादा करते हैं जिनका ईगो हर्ट ज्यादा होता है करेक्शन होने पे. राइट, सो दे से कि मेरे से गलती हो गई तो कौन सा बड़ा चीज है, तो स्पोकन इंग्लिश में चलता है. वो कैसे डिसाइड करते हैं कि चलता है कि नहीं? तुमने कहाँ पढ़ा कि चलेगा? टेल मी. अभी मैंने तुम्हें बताया कि इन प्लेस ऑफ रिफ्लेक्सिव प्रोनाउन लॉट ऑफ नेटिव स्पीकर्स यूज ऑब्जेक्टिव प्रोनाउन. And when I'm talking about objective reflexive pronoun, it is called case, okay, which I'm going to talk about again in a couple of days in my morning grammar class. Okay, it's taking time. That class is not really, becoming crowded as I wanted to. Let's be honest. मुझे उसमें और मेहनत करना होगा. I realize 9:30 उसमें मुझे मेहनत करना होगा. मेरी फर्स्ट टाइम है ना मेरे लिए that I'm teaching that kind of stuff. So I'm being a little more, I will say, इसमें क्या होता है कि I have the experience, with the spoken English classes. I feel more comfortable. उसमें थोड़ा stress रहता है. So, I'm less fun, I think. So I'm working on it. Today I didn't share the slide. I was on the screen and I kept talking. Okay. I thought I did a little better than earlier days, I think. Okay. Let's see. Response पता चलेगा जब लोगों के पास वीडियो पहुंचेगा तो. Okay. अरे वो तो मैंने ऐसे डाल दिया. It's not color of the book. I created that, on Google. What? What is that place where I create that? Where do you make these things?
What kind of thing?
Google Slides. Yeah. Anyways, So she invited, he started practicing with her. At first, he was shy, but she was impressed by the way he moved elegantly, beautifully, and he was such a quick learner, and he was very hardworking. Not only that, he realized that somebody was helping him, so he started helping her as well, her teacher, by teaching the younger kids. Yeah, that was 3 years ago. That was
Three
it.
years ago.
All these things happened 3 years ago, and now Joel is moving to London. So अब बताओ कुछ connection मिला? वो statement say in 3 years, after 3 years of hard work, yeah, after 3 years of hard work, he became rich. So this statement is not true about Kyoko. He did not become rich after 3 months of hard work. After 3 months of hard work, he is now going to London to study, but not with his own money. Okay. He's won a scholarship. That's another thing, right? But he's not become rich. Would you agree that he's rich now? He's not rich.
No,
He's getting a chance to be rich in the future. If he establishes himself as a good ballet dancer, then of course his concerts will be full, houseful, and will definitely bring him a lot of money. And now Joel is moving to London. So yes, 3 years of hard work, and he's definitely achieved a lot, but he's not become rich. So this statement is not true about this guy. Joel says his dream is to become a principal dancer, main dancer, okay, principal dancer. In a group, there are guys who are the main dancers, and there are guys who dance behind the main dancer, okay. So Joel says his dream is to become a principal dancer, but he would also like to run a dance studio in Nairobi and just take kids from the street and just take kids from the street like they found me. I have always noticed all those people who come from this kind of background, they don't forget it. Majority of them don't forget it. It is us stupid people who become a little successful and our head goes into the clouds, and we just lose our head totally, and we start behaving as if we have become something really big. But all these people, Shakira, by the way, okay, some footballers who come from
Ronaldo.
the slums in Africa, Ronaldo and many others, okay, they have not forgotten their beginning, and they're very humble, and they're trying to bring other people, help other people just like somebody helped them, because they know this world is such an unfair place. So many deserving people, talented people go unnoticed in the, because of lack of opportunities. They don't ever get the chance to show themselves to the world. So he also thinks of running a dance studio in Nairobi, and he would also take kids from the street just like they found him. He wants to show them that dance can be a way to a better future. Normally, people say studies are a way to the better future, right? But
This is
he
this
wants
is
to
not
show to
true.
the world that dance is a way to the better future as well. Playing cricket is a way to the better future. It has been
Yes,
established already. Okay, not only playing cricket, doing sports is a way to the better future, to a better future. It has been established. When I was young, people said, पढ़ोगे खेलोगे कूदोगे तो बनोगे नवाब, पढ़ोगे लिखोगे तो बनोगे खराब, खेलोगे कूदोगे तो बनोगे खराब, पढ़ोगे लिखोगे तो बनोगे नवाब.
but this is
So
not
it was
true.
people's mentality, right? It means they believe that playing a sport, doing a sport was not a way to a good future. It would not lead you to a good future, good life. But today people accept, if you are a good sportsman, whatever sport you take up, okay, you take up, okay, you can have a very good future if you're good at it. Yes, machine. Hmm. Okay, Lajwa. Okay, lovely. He wants to show that dance can be a way to a better future. ये मेरा क्लास जो है ना कुछ लोगों के लिए ना बड़ा टेस्ट है। क्यों? क्योंकि पूरा फोकस लगाए रखना पड़ता है एक ही चीज पे। एक हो रहा है ना, एक जब पढ़ता हूँ खास करके इस तरह से, तो अभी इट्स नियरली 70 minutes सिंस वी स्टार्टेड, ओके, एंड यू गाइस हैव टू बी फोकस्ड ऑन व्हाट आई एम सेइंग स्टिल। हालांकि मुझे लगता है दैट वी कैन हैंडल इट बिकॉज वी आर एडल्ट्स, राइट? वी आर नॉट किड्स। या he wants to show them that dance can be a way to a better future. He would also like to move his family out of Govinda. Move his family out of Govinda. He would like to move his family out of Govinda. एक ही बात को बोलने के कितने बेहतर तरीके होते जा रहे हैं। इसको और सिंपल तरीके से हम लोग बोल सकते थे एलिमेंट्री में, राइट? He wants to settle down out of Govinda. He wants to move his family out of Govinda. Okay. There was a terrible fire there last year. There was a terrible fire there. There, second there means in Govinda, in the slum. 2,000 people lost their homes, including his family. Life. Actually, because we know very little about what's going on, in the world, so it's very easy for us to stay with our frog in the well mentality. Once we actually get to experience what's happening in the rest of the world, it kind of gives you a chance to rethink, reshape your mentality. Ah. 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 Okay. Get lost. Send them to me, okay? I hope someday, I don't know whether it will happen because I am still struggling financially, but someday, if I am in a position, I would like to start a free school or free hostel, if people could support me with this. And I would like to teach children, and because I know good education is a sure short way to a better future. Okay, so that's my aim. If I ever want to start a charity, it would be a free school with what do you call it? Uh, you can stay there, residential school, free residential school. Yeah, that's what I would like to start. 4 months ago, this boy, Ankush, my wife's sister's son, he came. When he came here, he spoke this way. नहीं वो बोला ना आए, this is how he spoke. Okay, every second, third sentence he would say I. In 5 minutes he would say I 50 times. Okay, like that.
I is very famous nowadays, these days, sir. This word is very famous.
I don't know, but his style was very, very boring and very objectionable. Okay, so what happened? We didn't do anything. We laughed at it only. Okay, a little bit. And we did not punish, we did not mock him a lot, like, oh, look at you and this, that. We knew anybody who lives with us, their first thing that will change about them is the way they talk. Because in my family, we live in Bihar, but we do not use Maghi language inside the house. I'm not trying to, say Maghi is bad. I'm just saying that a lot of people, there is this boy, Rupesh, is physically disabled. And when he talks to me, his voice starts to tremble so much, I barely understand him. I asked him after the class one day, what's wrong with you? Why do you speak with this quiver in your voice? Quiver. Quiver बोलते हैं voice में जो होता है ना अभी he said, I feel nervous, this, that. I said, okay. And he used so many muggy words while he was talking to me. मैंने कहा ये क्या है? तुम मुझसे बात करो, घर वाला तो हूं नहीं मैं तुम्हारा, हम ये टीचर, तुम हिंदी में बात करो ना, बिहारी में बात कर लो, ये मगी क्यों बीच में घुसाए जा रहे हो? उस समन कैसे कोई बोल सकता है मेरे से बात करते समय? वो सब बोलने की जगह आपको बोलना वो सब, आप मेरे सामने क्या बोल के गलती से? उस समन, तो पॉइंट ये है कि क्यों निकला, क्योंकि आपके घर पे इसके अलावा कोई ऑप्शन ही नहीं है और आपके लाइफ में इसके अलावा कोई ऑप्शन नहीं है। एक ही लैंग्वेज से आप एक्सपोज हुए, दैट इज योर मगी। तो आपको हिंदी बोलने में नानी याद आ जाएगी और आपको लगेगा कि आप बेइज्जत हो रहे हैं। क्यों नहीं होंगे? आप बेड पे सोए हैं अंडरवियर पहन के, कोई प्रॉब्लम नहीं है, बट आपको कोई उठा करके रख दे स्ट्रीट में उसी अंडरवियर में, आप देखिए बेइज्जत हो गए तुरंत। So the way you have special clothes for inside your house, different clothes for outside your house, you must have different language for inside your family and another language for outside your family. I was very lucky that I always had one language for my family, my mom, my papa, my brothers and sisters, and another language for my outside friends. And that's why the other day you said, I want to speak Hindi the way you do, right? So it happened easily for me because I was not exposed to one kind of language, one language all the time, one dialect all the time. My mom spoke a different kind of dialect with me, which is not a Bihari dialect. It's a very mixed dialect of Nalanda and Patna together. करवे कि ना जेवे कि ना गेले यहाँ से तू जेमी ना है, जेमी यहाँ से नहीं, ये नहीं बोलते हम लोग, जेमी यहाँ से, ऐसे नहीं बोलते हम लोग, बोलते गेले यहाँ से तू, गेले ना, गेले कि ना गेले. So that type of, so we have that as well. I speak that dialect with my mother when I feel that way, with my brother, with my sister, because we grew up speaking that language. I can't use that dialect with my wife or with my children. I can't. So yeah, I feel very proud of this fact. And I always say to my wife that, look, we should simply start a hostel. We can make a huge difference in very little time. 4 months and this guy talks as if he has never lived in a village now. Okay. So 1 year with us, any small child, 7, 8-year-old child, 10-year-old child, 1 year with us, and he will not sound like what he did a year ago, a year before. So, but my wife thinks it is too much of a hassle. So maybe not now. All right. From a schoolboy to cyber hacker. He was just 16 when working alone in his bedroom at home. He was just 16 when working alone in his bedroom at home, Adam Mudd created a computer program. So try and understand here. He was 16 when Adam Mudd created a computer program. This is your main sentence, right? He was 16 when Adam Mudd created a computer program. This is working alone in his bedroom at home, between inverted commas. Whenever you have something between two inverted commas, you can always drop that part from the sentence and the sentence will still be absolutely complete. He was 16 when Adam Mudd created a computer program. And working alone in his bedroom at home, he created it. He was working alone and he was in his bedroom at home, okay? Alone, yeah. A virus called titanium stressor. He created a computer program. Viruses are computer programs, right? Computer virus. Real viruses are not, okay. A computer program. A virus called titanium stressor. What do you want to close? The windows. Feeling cold? The noise? The mosquitoes. Okay, okay. Okay. At 18, he started selling the program to cyber criminals worldwide. Acha, dekho, this statement was true, guys. After 3 years of hard work, he became rich. This statement is true about this guy, Adam Mudd. See, because he was 16 years of age when he was working on this thing and he created this software, this program, titanium stressor, a virus. And at 18, he started selling the program to cyber criminals worldwide and earned nearly 400,000 pounds. Now, what do you think? 400,000 pounds is a lot of money or not? Nearly half a billion, nearly half a, no, 400,000, 400,000. It is 400,000, 400,000, half a million. It is half a million. But still a lot of money it is for a young boy to have. Million. 1,000 is a million. So nearly half a million. He called chaos. He caused chaos. He caused chaos.
Yes.
chaos. He called chaos a situation of no order. Okay, 50, 60 people are sitting in a room and a snake appears from somewhere. What would happen? Chaos. There would be a chaos there, right? So
Yes,
that is
definitely.
chaos. If you want to see chaos, go and watch Lok Sabha TV. Okay. Chairs being hurled at each other, thrown around, people jumping at each other, punching. Very common sight in the parliament. He calls chaos, hustle, lack of order. Websites crashed from Greenland to New Zealand, from Russia to Chile. So his program did not impact one part of the world. His program impacted lots of places, from Greenland to New Zealand. Now, Greenland is in Europe, all right. New Zealand is in near Australia. Uh, Russia is in Asia. Chile is in South America. It means okay. All in all, अच्छा phrase है, कुल मिलाकर, all in all, because of mud, there were 1.7 million attacks on more than 650,000 victims. This boy, mud. Look at his face. What a program he created, huh? At age what? Age 16. Oh, it's a very glamorous job for young people. A lot of young people are trying to be hackers, and they aspire to become hackers. By the way, some days ago, what happened? Chinese or Pakistani sites were hacked by Indian hackers, and they did something nasty. It's okay. Indian hackers, they try to teach Pakistani Chinese lessons. So sometimes they don't really do any serious damage. They just show that they can. They hack the sites. Yeah. When you hear such news, you don't feel really bad about them. You don't feel bad about them that because they did not really reveal any personal data, did not cause any damage to anything. They just embarrass the country. That listen, stay within your limits. Okay, don't try. They cut them down to their size. These hackers, show them their real place. Don't mess with this powerful country, right? We are, right? Are we more powerful than China? That's the difference between, democracy and that kind of government. That is not democracy. Democracy, when you want to criticize democracy, you can talk about China. That in India, governments have to think about being elected again. So that they have to make some decisions which are not in the best interest of the country. But they have to make those decisions in order to be elected. But there is no question of a party being elected. It's the same party all the time, different people, okay? And they do not make policies keeping people in mind. They keep future in the mind. Exactly. That's why they have managed to achieve what they have. And they are a serious threat to democracy in principle. They are proving that democracy is not the only way to make progress. Because America and India and countries like America and India are always trying to sell democracy. That, look, democracy is the best way to govern. Okay, best way of governance. But China is challenging that. That's why we hate China. Okay, because we want to believe that democracy is the best. Do you think democracy is the best thing? Read about it online. The advantage and disadvantage of democracy, the upside and the downside of democracy, and try and see whether those things apply here in India, in Indian context. Okay, you'll see yes, 100%. All the the shorts, this disadvantages or the downsides are absolutely visible in India in the context of Indian politics. Anyways, all in all, there were more than 650,000 attacks. Oh, sorry, 1.7 million attacks on these many victims. These included users of Xbox Live, Minecraft, Runscape, TeamSpeak, and Microsoft. If the last word was not here, we would be all lost. But because the last word Microsoft is here, Microsoft is a software that operating system, Microsoft Windows. And these are other operating systems. Like our mobiles have Android. There are other systems as well, other than Android, similarly. So this virus that he created attacked all kinds of computers, not only Microsoft. Some people say that Microsoft itself creates the viruses so that people buy its different products, But I don't know whether it is just a conspiracy theory or real. What went wrong? Okay, then he became so rich. So what went wrong? What went wrong? Mud comes from a comfortable home in the pretty village of King's Langley, Hertfordshire, England. No problems in life. Okay, this is where he was living with his parents when he created the software. As well as selling the virus, he carried out nearly 600 attacks with it himself. He was, a bad guy. He carried out 600 attacks. देख लो बेटा, he carried out 600 attacks. Attack क्या करता है? Carry out करते हैं लोग, यानी attack करते हैं. यहाँ करना के लिए कौन सा word use किया? Carry out. He carried out nearly 600 attacks. You carry out attacks, okay? He carried out nearly 600 attacks. Perform, carry out means perform, okay? With it himself, with the username, the Mud Family. The Mud Family. Many of these attacks were on West Herts College, where he was a student. He attacked his own college. He was unhappy. One attack was so large that it not only crashed the network in his college, it also hit 70 other schools and colleges, including Cambridge University. It means he breached the security of Cambridge University. Cyber security of Cambridge University, right? He breached it. तोड़ दिया. Right? You breached my trust. मतलब भरोसा तोड़ा. और यहाँ क्या तोड़ दिया? Security तोड़ दिया. Breach the trust. They breached the Iron Dome. They breached the Iron Dome. Iron Dome is a term they use for a software they have, which recognizes any missile that enters their airspace and blows it in the air. It doesn't fall on people. But that day, they managed to breach the Iron Dome. Mudd explained these attacks by saying he was bullied at college and nobody helped him. He tried to defend himself, saying that, listen, मेरे को किया था तुम लोग नहीं देखा, तो हम बदला ले लिए. Okay. Mudd explained these attacks by saying he was bullied at college. पता है, तुम जाओ बोल दो कि अगली बार इसकी जरूरत नहीं है किसी को भी, कल भी नहीं थी, जबरदस्ती ना करे. मेरे घर वाले ना मेरे को क्रेडिट नहीं देना चाहते कि हम कुछ कर सकते हैं. My daughter has to go to a doctor. Okay, I did that yesterday. Yeah, I'm going to do it today as well, taking her there. I know it very well, and I'm keeping an eye on the time, and I'll finish at 7:30 and I'll leave. But they have to come here just to tell me that we are reminding you, as if I wouldn't remember. So they are hell-bent on proving that I'm not a responsible person. ये नहीं आता तो मतलब हम अभी क्लास नहीं खत्म करते 7:30, मेरे को दिमाग में नहीं, ठीक है? ये इनकी प्रॉब्लम है. ये I know I've given them the reason. When I was young, I was like that. But people learn, people become responsible with time, right? You have to accept people change. आप एक जैसा नहीं रह सकते सारी उम्र. अगर रहेंगे तो आप तो बहुत लकी या तो बहुत अनलकी, जैसे भी आप देखना चाहें इसको. If somebody can remain the same for the the whole life of theirs, then either they are very lucky or unlucky. सोचते रहो इस बारे में, मैंने क्या कहा, क्यों कहा, how they're lucky and how they're not lucky. Okay. Bye bye everybody. I'm gonna see you guys. Read again and
I want
please.
to say something.
Sahil, yes.
Yes, sir. Actually, sir, today I made some sentences, sir, and which is true as well. Could you check them, sir? Are they true or
Put
false?
them in the group. Put them in the group. Put them in the group. I am going to the doctor now, but I will definitely respond. Okay. Put them in the group, Sahil. Is that okay, Sahil? Sahil? Hello? Where did you go, man? Yes, Sahil.
Yes.
I'm saying put them in the group, okay? We will all read and we will respond to you, okay?
Personally, sir.
No, what's personally? Why can't you put them in the group? Are there sentences about your personal family life or something?
No, sir.
Then put them in the group. Everybody should benefit from your work, right?
Okay, sir. Okay.
Yep. Yeah. Bye-bye.